You don't have to be strong tonight. Not for them, not for the mirror, not for the voice inside that tells you you should be further along by now. There's a version of strength that looks like pushing through the pain, and there's another that looks like letting the pain speak. Tonight is for the second one. Maybe today you stood in the kitchen, staring at the sink, and something in you whispered, "I can't even do the dishes." Not because you're lazy, not because you've given up, but because your nervous system is tired of pretending. There are days when the smallest things feel like too much, and nights when the silence in your room is louder than any scream. That doesn't make you weak. It makes you honest. You've carried so much for so long, smiled when you didn't want to, nodded through conversations while your inner world begged for a pause. Sometimes strength becomes a costume, and after enough days you forget where the fabric ends and your skin begins. But tonight, you can take it off. There's no performance here. No need to inspire, to explain, to look okay for someone else's comfort. You are allowed to crumble, to breathe out the pieces you've held together with tape and willpower. Even trees lose their leaves. Even oceans pull back before returning. Let this be your pullback moment. Let it be quiet. There's a part of you that remembers who you were before the world asked you to be useful. The child who stood barefoot in grass, who cried without shame, who reached for connection without fear of being too much. That child still lives in you, and tonight, maybe they're tired too. You don't need to perform healing, you just need to be here. You don't have to make sense of anything tonight. You don't have to organize your emotions like files in a cabinet. Let the grief move like a tide. Let the confusion sit without being solved. Sometimes what we call broken is just a moment that needs rest. If no one has told you this lately, I see you. Not the version of you who gets things done. The version of you who sits on the floor when no one's watching, who holds tears at the edge of their throat and still shows up tomorrow. You are not invisible. Your softness is not a flaw. So tonight, don't reach for strength. Reach for stillness. Let your breath be enough. Let the night hold you, even if only through this voice. Let the bed be an altar where you are finally allowed to exhale. You don't need to be strong tonight. You just need to be real, and that's more than enough.